We're back now in Coach Pete's kitchen, and we are to the step now where we're going to grease the cookie pan up, or the baking pan as it's known in other circles, and we're going to move over the pre-cut, or the ones that I just cut, the cinnamon buns over to the cookie sheet, and then we're going to cover and let it rise about double in size. So what we first must start with is something called Pam. And I used to like the butter variety, as you can see right there, butter. And I like to, I'll show you what I like to do. I like to spray that lightly onto the cookie sheet. Whoops, there we go, onto the cookie sheet. And what this will do now is enable our Cinnabuns not to stick. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the cinnamon buns from the cutting board, where I used a mini OJ knife, Ginsu kind of variety, where you cut through a tin can, tomato, and then cinnamon buns. And we're going to move this over to the cookie sheet. I'm going to do it very gingerly, and since I have the camera in one hand, I'm going to try my best to use one hand and make sure I don't spill too many valuable cinnamon granules and brown sugar granules all over the counter. Because I've already cleaned the counter, as you might notice. It's nice and clean, because I worked at a school cafeteria when I was in college, and our motto was clean as you go. So I'm trying to clean as I go. So let's see how we can do this. Alright, we've got a good view, and I'm going in first for this one. Looks like a good catch. I'm going to put it right there on the cookie sheet. Oh, look at that cross section. Look at that cross section. I'm going back in for another one. Put it right there. Oh my goodness. Can you taste these yet? Special shout out, by the way, to my boy Sean Sparks over there in Kansas, and my boy Peter Rashawn here in North Carolina. Shout out, guys. Alright, back there to another one. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, it's starting to fumble a little bit. Alright, we saved it. And another one. If you've enjoyed watching these series of videos, make sure to watch Coach Pete's Beer Can Chicken, which has been on YouTube sensation now for a couple of years. And if you're getting near retirement, maybe thinking about retirement, I would strongly advise you go check out www.CoachPeteRadio.com. CoachPeteRadio.com. Back to the cinnamon buns here. Oh my goodness, look at how good that looks. What a nice cross section. Here's another one. And then another one. And well, we're going for it. This usually makes 12, and what I've done is unfortunately, or fortunately, I have 13. So here we go. Let's move these up. These are going to be gigantic. This is the recipe, the Cinnabon imitation recipe. And some would say, well, if it's a Cinnabon imitation recipe, why not go to Cinnabon and just buy the Cinnabuns and save yourself all this effort? Because Coach Pete likes to cook for himself every now and then. Oh, we're a little crooked. Here we go. We're back. My elbow was a little bit off-centered, so to speak. So when we come back, I try to keep these segments to about 3 minutes or less. When we come back, we'll finish up these, and then we'll go from there. So I look forward to seeing you soon. Make sure to check out Coach Pete's Beer Can Chicken while you're waiting, or go over to IRA2Go. That's www.iratogo.com, and check out some IRA planning. See you in a minute.